Hey, welcome back. Um, I'm back with Geoguessr. If you didn't see yesterday, I fumbled round five. It was India, I guess Indonesia, but there's always tomorrow, and tomorrow is today. So let's get into it. We got 3 hours. It's not going to take us that long. Let's see what we can find and if there's any chance we're getting gold today. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Away we go. All right, looking like Europe right off the bat, but we're seeing this very Russian language. I think there's not too many places that can have that. And this is a bigger city, so I want to guess we're in Ukraine. But I guess this could technically be Russia. Where else could it be? I'm not sure. Kazakhstan? No, not a chance. Belarus? Not a chance. Ukraine? Absolutely a chance. Got some English. This has got to be Ukraine. That's my educated guess off the bat. And let's pretend we are in maybe Kyiv, maybe Lviv, maybe Odessa. Let's see, what is this? It's very flat. Some hills to the northwest. So maybe we're here. Maybe we're here. Let's run it. No! Okay, we were in Ukraine. Long white plates are Russian plates. They're entirely white with black text. EU strip found on most European plates. Okay, so we were in Russia. We were in a little town called Topsay, Russia. Not too bad, not the best. That's still really tricky. I mean, I'm not sure how to differentiate Ukraine from Russia, but this is a good little tip, so we'll remember that for next time. Okay, this looks like the Nordic language. The two dots. Yeah, sun's in the south, so we're definitely, I would say, in one of the Scandinavian countries. Again, these little road things probably mean something to somebody. They don't mean anything to me just yet. Arjeplog. Not sure what that is. This doesn't look Swedish. On a lake. Could we be in Finland, maybe? Could be. Could we be in Norway? We could be. Could we be in Denmark? We could be. We could also be in one of these. I don't think that's the case. Yep, European license plates. Let's see. This sign says Tom Gang Scorning. Tom Gang Scorning. So there's a little dot on the A. I'm not seeing anywhere in the area with the dot on the A. These A's have two little dots. Two little dots again. These A's have a little dot, it looks like, so maybe we are in Norway. Maybe we're one a bridge like this. Yeah, let's guess Norway. Let's see what we got. It could be, like I said, any of these other places. I'm not sure. We were in Norway. Nice. Okay. Snow poles. Yeah, okay. Swedish snow poles are typically arranged with white, tall reflectors positioned to the midpoint. Okay. Not bad. So we were in Sweden. Wow. That's the first place I said we're definitely not in. You live and you learn. Okay. Alright, we got a nice language hint right here off the bat. Southeast Asia. Let's see if we can find some more information. This looks like we're driving on the left-hand side of the road, so it could be Thailand. Kind of looks like Thailand. Could be Malaysia. Could be Indonesia. Could be a lot of different places. I'm gonna say Thailand though, off the bat. That's my guess. They don't have the Among Us looking characters, so should be let's see. Should be I'd say this language looks similar. I think we're quite in Bangkok. Let's see if we can find any of these places. 201, maybe. Yeah, this looks like the right country. 201. Where would that be? 201. Here's 201. Mixed with the 2170, which is here. So, gotta be around here somewhere. Let's just see where we're at. What? Oh wait, okay, yeah. Yeah, cool. We were in Thailand. Got almost a 5K there. Nice. Lucky enough to find those street signs, or those road signs. And now let's see where we're at now. This looks like South America off the bat. A lot of mountains. A lot of foggy mountains to the east, the north, and the south are surrounded by mountains. Yellow, I wouldn't say that's yellow. Yellow license plate in the front. This could be Colombia. I remember something about Colombia having yellow license plates. I'm gonna guess Colombia just immediately. We're in the mountains. We're surrounded by mountains. So maybe around here. Could be completely wrong with this guess, but I like the idea of trusting my gut here. We're looking for Pimpingos. Pimpingos. I'm sure that is a tiny little place in Colombia, hopefully. Let's see if we can find it real quick. Pimpingos. I'm not seeing it. They could just be, you know, super tiny. Not going to be easy to find. But that's okay. If we get the right country here, I am more than happy. All right, let's just send it. We're gotta be somewhere in Colombia, right? Oh, we were actually in Peru here. Okay. Strip signposts Many signposts in Peru are square-shaped and painted in an alternating black and white stripe. And the concrete foundation. Metal signs in Peru standing on visible concrete plinths. Never heard that word before. Okay, so we're in Peru. I was thrown off by the license plates, but I mean, still not the end of the world. Okay, score. Let's see if we can get all the way back up to silver. Second day in the row. Looks like we're back in South America. Maybe Europe, though, based on these signs. Let's see what this is. No, actually, it looks like we're in Europe again. 2 dots on the E. EU right here, so that definitely means... Let's see if we're missing anything that just points us exactly where we are right away. I want to say somewhere in Scandinavia, but I don't know they have mountains like this around there. Beautiful view. Albania. Albania. So we must be in Albania. Albania's right here. And let's see, where are the mountains at in Albania? I would imagine we're in one of these big parks around here. These nuns look like they're having a great time. Picture photo opportunity. Yeah, we're just right in the mountains. This looks very mountainous, but to be honest, this whole country looks pretty mountainous. This is a volcano. Do I see any volcano-looking things? No, not really. Let's run North Albania. Let's see what we get. I think this should be enough for a silver. If not, that's okay. Wow. Boom. Okay. Yeah, Albanian plates didn't need that. Probably would have been helpful. They have one with a red stripe to the left and one featuring blue stripes on each end. So similar to Italy. We're right on the border, right next to Montenegro. 19 miles. Okay, so we had 2 really good rounds this time around. 3 okay rounds. Not the worst thing in the whole world. Would have liked to get Peru. I'll definitely think about those striped bollards in the future. Ukraine, Russia, that was probably our worst guess, I would say. No, actually this was our worst guess. I always forget how big South America actually is. And then Norway, Sweden wasn't the best, but those are tough. So 18,043 points, 12-day streak. I think I did better than yesterday. I at least got, you know, I I never had a round where I only got, 13 points. That was yesterday, and that was rough. But yeah, so we did it. We're gonna continue this rest of this week. We're gonna see if we can get consistent golds. I haven't gotten a bronze in a couple days, so that's telling me that I'm doing better. Um, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great week. And thanks for tuning in on this lovely Sunday afternoon. Bye bye.